What is up, everyone? Today we talk about a brand new game called Monmate Master. You probably already heard about it. If it is the case, please go in the comment section of the video and write down "Shame on you, actor," because let me explain to you the little story behind that. You know me because I am doing some content on Legend of Mushroom since day one. I have been playing for 1 year and 4 to 5 months already on Legend of Mushroom, and this is literally the 2.0 version of Legend of Mushroom. It has been developed by the same developers, you have the same team behind, you have the same kind of interface, and you will find a lot of similarities in the different content of the game. But you have way more strategy than you had in Legend of Mushroom. And let me explain to you that quickly already, so you know what kind of game it is. So you have that kind of 2D dimensional thing here, you can move on the map, you have the same kind of campaign and difficulties on the stage, but you can move and try to find a group of enemy if you are struggling to pass a stage, I suppose, so it is gonna help you. And then at the end, you can click here, you will have a boss to defeat, as in Legend of Mushroom, with the timer here, alright? So if I click on that icon here, you have the different difficulties, 10 stages per difficulty, alright? You have the normal, the hard, the hell, madness, and it goes to apocalypse. And depending on the server life, the life of your server, the lifetime of your server, you have different regions here. So you have the Coral Isles, you have the Floating Fort, and the Starfula Abyss. You are farming that to get more rewards, and the thing that differ from a Legend of Mushroom, instead of having the lamp, you have some chests. The first one, you get some cakes. With the cakes, you are leveling up your own character and your Monmates, your summons. They are fighting with you in battle. With the second chest, you have some stones and some cakes to power up your summons and your character. And here you have some gear, same as in Legend of Mushroom with the lamp. Okay, this is the equivalent of the lamp, let's just say that. And you have some skill chest here that you can equip on your character, alright? So if I open the wheel here, you have the same kind of filters as you can find in Legend of Mushroom with the different rarities, alright? So the higher the level of your chest here, the better the rarity you're getting over time. So this is your character, the level, and your Monmates, your summons. You have your level here, so you already know if you play Legend of Mushroom that they love big numbers. You have a kind of shot of dopamine when you are playing that game with big numbers, and I suppose that this is the reason why you can reach the level 10,000 with your character. I suppose, if I remember, if I'm not mistaken, this is the max level you have in the game. So playing 2 days, I'm already level 800, but I suppose that over time you have a curve and it's gonna go like this, alright? It's gonna be harder to level up your character, of course, so you can level them up. And the great thing in that game is like you have a formation with a lot of different strategy things. You have 9 different positions and you have some roles on the different character classes, because you have 3 different classes. I'm gonna talk about that a bit later. And you have some roles on the different Monmates, the summons you can use in battle. You have some ranged units. This one is a ranged unit, for example. You have some physical units. This one, for example, so you want to deploy it at the front line. You have some tanks. This one is a tank, so you want to put it at the front line, so he's taking the damage for you. And you have some healers, supports, and stuff like that. So this is very nice. And you have different elements as well in the team. You have the fire, you have the kind of tree, you have the water, you have the electric and the kind of rock. I don't remember exactly how they call that, alright? But based on what you're going to deploy in battles, you will have some better effects. And you have some recommended lineups and stuff like that based on the Monmates you summon, alright? So a lot of strategy in that game, and if I open my character, you have the different classes, and this is a bit similar to Legend of Mushroom because you have three different classes for now: the warrior, the archer, and the mage, but they are working differently, alright? The mage have a lot of AoE attacks, the ranger have a lot of attack speed and is better to kill bosses, I suppose, as in Legend of Mushroom, of course. And you have the warrior, he has some medium range AoE attack and a lot of things to increase his tankiness. And you have the preview tree here. If I unzoom, you are starting with the rookie, then you specialize, you select the class you want to choose, and later you have some more specialization on the different classes as you have in Legend of Mushroom. So this is, one more time, you are not going to be lost if you already play Legend of Mushroom, alright? So, right before continuing, I'm gonna show you some content, but right before, let me explain to you that if you are planning to spend in that game, you should download the game through the link I have in the description of all my videos covering that game. You can download the game through Aptoide with that link, and Aptoide is basically the equivalent of the Play Store and the App Store, but they are taking less fees and they are giving you some cashback at the end every time you are doing a purchase in the game. If you want to know how it works exactly, I have some links in the description of the video and a tutorial, so you can just download the game through the link I have if you are planning to play on mobile. If you are playing on a PC, you need to download an emulator, such as the one I'm using at the moment, MSI App Player, or you have the link to download the BlueStack as well. You need to download Aptoide if you are playing on PC, Aptoide on your emulator, then the Aptoide wallet on both your mobile and your computer if you want to play that. And just basically let me switch my screen. You need to download the Aptoide wallet. You have the link in the description of my videos. Open it, and then you have the promo code section here. Just type here, and you just need to change your code. And instead of this one, you can type the code MATE. Super easy. Send that, you will have that confirmation message, and you will have a 5% extra cashback every time you are spending in game. So at the moment I have 8 euros on my wallet, so I can spend that in game to buy anything for free, just using that cashback here. So now I'm back in game, and just to give you an example, if I go back in game, if I want to buy the lifetime pass, alright? It costs $30, and I just need to click here and it's gonna open that. So if I'm purchasing a pack with Aptoide and my promo code, I will pay like 34 euros, but I will get 7 euros back. 7 euros is huge considering what I spent here, and I can reuse that to buy other packs for free. This is basically the main reason why I am not playing any more game on any other store. I'm only playing games on the Aptoide store, because if someday I want to spend to purchase something in game, I know that I have that cashback behind, and that it costs way less than if I was playing another game on another platform. Alright, so that said, let's get into it directly. So right before, I was talking about spending in games, so you need to know about it. You have the same kind of ad system as you have in Legend of Mushroom. So you have a lot of content in which you can get extra rewards, and you have these ads to watch. So you have a pass that you can purchase one time and forever. You need to spend like 11 euros, and after that you can get any rewards for free. You can skip the ads everywhere. So you have the ads here, for example, for the AFK rewards. You have the ads to have more entries in the dungeons and stuff like that. So this is the only thing that I recommend to purchase if you want to play in the game, without being interrupted by the ads all the time. So while being here, you will find some food packs that you can purchase. I suppose that it's not that expensive here to get a lot of summons. I'm gonna explain to you how the summon works. But I haven't bought it yet, alright? But if I want to, I just need to use my cashback and I will be able to. You have another pass here to get some chests, to get more gear and skills on your character. It doesn't require a lot, so if you want to purchase something in game, probably the level fund and the chest fund are the best ones to pick, and this one probably as well, because you have an infinite tower in the game in which you can progress and get a lot of rewards through that tower, alright? Then you have some passes. You have the ad remover. This is the one I purchased and the only one I took so far. You have the monthly pass for $5, giving you some more rewards daily and more attempts in the different dungeons, I guess. Then you have the lifetime pass. You need to purchase this one time only. You get more attempts in the different dungeons and more rewards daily for $30. So these are the best things to purchase, and then you are not forced to buy anything else. You have the hour pass, $5. You need to purchase that every 30 days. It's to have more mining speed and stuff like that at the mine. The same principle as you have in Legend of Mushroom. And then you have a few more packs for getting more milk. This is the equivalent of the farm that you have in Legend of Mushroom, and you have other things. This is permanent privileges for $1 only. So this is the main paid things in the game. Then of course you will find some events, same principle as in Legend of Mushroom. You have the same rush events, so save your resources. You have the milk, you have the ore, as in Legend of Mushroom. You have the summons, if I'm not mistaken, but there is a calendar somewhere right here. So you have some launch events at the beginning. You have to progress a lot in the campaign, but this is actually achievable. I was able to reach and to complete the entire rush event by spending only $11 for the ad skip feature. You have some weekly spins, you have some rush events. This one, the summon rush event, so you need to save your summons for that specific period. You have the text chart, and we currently have the milk rush events. So if I go here, this is the Manor, you have the mine. It's working differently, as in Legend of Mushroom, you have different levels on the mine. The higher the level, the higher the rewards you are getting, but other players can come here and attack you. Basically, you have some guild content here. You need to hold a spot here to get more resources, and other players need to come and attack you if they want to steal your resources on the different mines. You will find some empty spots probably at some locations. And if I want to claim that, you can see that the power is occupying it. I need to attack. It is affiliated to the guild Amaranth, and this is what it would give to me if I was attacking that, alright? You need to hold a spot for a specific duration, and then you will have the rewards over time. And this is my income at the moment. I'm not getting a lot because I parked my character as in a very small mine at the basic mine here. You can have one spot in every mine, a level of mine, if I'm not mistaken, so do that. You get a lot of rewards, and with that you can spend the ore at the tech here. It is exactly the same as we have in Legend of Mushroom, but you have two different sections. This one, the advanced one, is giving you some bonuses for the mine. So you are getting better, you have more stats for the mine and attacking other players in that content. And you have here for your main stats, a base stats for all content in game. You have the Wonder Ship, you have the Wonder Airship, in which you have some minigames that you can complete daily to get a few rewards. You have this one, it is a kind of Tetris. If I start a game, you need to put that here, for example. You have different colors and size to the different items here. And you need to do some pairs. It's working a bit like the 2024 game. I don't know if you already played that game, but you need to do some pairs like that and you increase your score over time. As simple as that. And you get some candies that you can have a 200 per day, and you get some rewards over the week. The second minigame is the deep sea. It's taking place over 8 days here apparently, so you have different stars, you are using a fish, and you need to capture the other fish, just like that. So here I have a better rarity, so I can farm this one, and I'm getting bigger, but be careful because if you go on one that is bigger than you, then you are just gonna fail. Just gonna try to show that to you. Alright, here for example, if I hit this one, it is bigger than me, so I am failing. So this is just basically how the game works. And you get some rewards after completing these events. So the mini games are more engaging than in Legend of Mushroom. They are not far better, but still better in my opinion. So then you have some dungeons here. Same principle as in Legend of Mushroom, but you can move your characters in that dungeon, you see? So they are still attacking, and sometimes the boss is gonna release some AoE attacks, and it can be great to move your character to avoid these attacks. So in this one, you are getting some summons for the Monmates. In this one, you are getting some chests. You have some enemies, more enemies. This is not a boss here, so you need to defeat them. And one more time, you can move where you want. Then you have the Mount Raid. So you have another boss here, you need to defeat the boss, and at the end you have some materials to level up your mount. So he had a shield. It was gray on his HP bar, and now I just need to defeat him. Like that, so I'm getting the rewards, I'm getting some biscuits to increase the level of my mount. And more content are coming later. You have the special raids. These are content to do in a team here, the first one, and this is a kind of roguelike. You are setting up your team, you are progressing, you are getting some buffs over time, you are selecting the path you want. So this is one more time more engaging than in a Legend of Mushroom. And you have the team ready here, so you need to find a team, just need to join a team here. Quick join, just need to wait a bit, other players are gonna join you. And you need to select your team of Monmates, and you need to defeat the boss in time to get a lot of rewards. You have different difficulties and you have different stages. And by the way, you can click here to check the boss preview, so you see the skills, what he's doing to you, so you can adjust your team in function of that. You have some skills on the Monmates that can increase your damage, decrease the damage of the opponent, heal your characters, have a lot of conditions, stuff like that. Alright, so it is time to check if I can beat the boss here. So this is the boss here, you have everyone here, and you have some stats in that game, and this is what we are lacking on Legend of Mushroom. We can't see who is dealing the highest amount of damage or stuff like that, and when you are in battle, in solo battles, you can see the damage you inflicted with every single monster in your team, every single heal you received, and the damage you tanked with your character, and having that is just perfect. I do love that, because if you are theory crafting, you can know exactly what thing was better in what situation, and this is something that is missing in Legend of Mushroom. So here, I inflicted a lot of damage, but the other guys in my team are not strong enough for that content, and look at that, you have the stats! This is what I dealt in damage with the different heroes in my team, so this one dealt absolutely nothing, probably he died early, I'm not sure about it. The damage I took, and you can see that on the different players here. So I do love that. Then you have the Endless Tower. This is the kind of tower we have in Legend of Mushroom with the souls. So basically you are progressing and you need to complete some stages, and this is the power I have. This is the power of the enemies here. And I suppose yesterday I was very close to beat that content. And for an event, I need to complete that to get more rewards. You have the skip feature if you want to go faster in battle, so I am just gonna do that, and I lost. But you can see that it is very close and you have the detail of the fight, and this is something, one more time, that I love. You can see that this enemy in front dealt almost all the damage to me, and you can see that some of my Monmates were more efficient than some others. You have some elements and you have some placements, so based on that, can just die and retry if you have some keys. And sometimes, if you are more lucky in the run, you can beat the fight probably. Something more that I love, and you have a lot of rewards after clearing the stages here. So you have your Monmates, you have different skills used by your Monmates, you have the stats here, so you can know absolutely everything. You have the same stats on your main character. So you have physical damage, elemental damage, you don't have the combo and counter system that we had on Legend of Mushroom. You have the ranks, the star-ups, you need some duplicates or shards, and you can obtain some shards through a lot of events, so this is something cool. You can see that I have some shards. By the way, I can select the ones I want to power up my, my creature. So you have the yellow stars, you have the purples, and then you have the rainbow ones, if I'm not mistaken. You can train your Monmate by feeding him. I don't know exactly what it is, I don't have any food for now, so I need to learn about it later. You have some skins for now, and I don't have any, okay? You have the formation, already talked about that a bit earlier. You have the codex, so by unlocking them, you are getting some more rewards over time, more stats and stuff like that. So these are the ones that you have. You have different rarities, you have the blue ones, the purples, the yellows, then the red ones, and you have two rainbow, let's say rainbow. So apparently this one is the best healer we currently have, the best support we currently have in the game, of course. Then I don't know about the others, but this one, there is an event at the moment. If I go to the summon section, just gonna click here. I saved a lot of summons, as you can see here, and you are getting some shards the more the summon you are doing. You are getting a lot of shards to summon, and you can use your diamonds as well, so save your diamonds to summon. You will have better rarities. I already have 5 of these shards, and I need 20 if I want to obtain this one. You are getting more when you are summoning, and if you want to purchase some summons, you can. You have some $50 for the biggest pack here. This is not $100 that you currently generally have in other games. I don't know, let me know if you're playing that game, if you feel like that game is a bit cheaper than Legend of Mushroom, but so far I really do think that this is the case. You have the different events and the rankings. The rush events and the ranking, you can purchase a lot of things of course, but generally it is not worth it. And based on your ranking, you have some rewards at the end. So these are the equivalents of the rush medals we have in Legend of Mushroom. And I don't remember, yeah, you have the shop here, you can purchase the things here. So you have another mount here, pretty good looking. And you have a skill on the mount and some stats given by the mount. You have items to equip to your mount. No, this is to star up the mount, generic items here. And you can purchase some summons. You have different rarities on these things and you need to complete some events to acquire some. So this is working the same way as in Legend of Mushroom. The 7-day goals, you have a lot of quests to complete as in Legend of Mushroom when you are starting one more time. The 7 days check-in event in which you are getting a lot of rewards and some fan service as well. Alright, so then you have the arena, the classic arena and the ladder match. Same as in Legend of Mushroom, you have some... I already talked about that. You have some more packs to buy here. The Star Jade shop in which you can spend these special currency. I don't know what it is yet, but you have a lot of more rewards inside. You have the Alliance as well. Same principle as in Legend of Mushroom. You have the guild hall here with the guild donation to do daily. You have the guild management, the member list, of course. You can level up your alliance with the donations. You have the guild trial. This is the equivalence of the lava behemoth you have in the game in Legend of Mushroom. You have the shop here. You can purchase the things with the medals you acquire in here. I don't know what is the vault and the salary. The guild contribution, probably what you spend to help progress the alliance. Then you have the help feature here. You can help other players to progress their upgrades. You have the guild versus guild and the dragon chest here that you can open to get some more chests, more rewards. You have the alliance. You have some towers at the bottom and towers at the front. You can choose what enemy you want to attack. This is not the same tower lines as you have in Legend of Mushroom. You have all the towers here and you can attack the player of your choice during that period only. So this is more interactive. This is way, way, way better and more entertaining. I do love that a lot. And you have more guild content. As I told you, if I go back here, you have the mine and you have the mines shared with the guild. So the cross server mine as well, not available for now, but you have a lot of things. And you have your camp. So basically here you are getting some gold over time by doing the different content. You can assign your Monmates to the different content here. They are farming for you, producing for you, producing more things here and there, and you are getting a lot of gold at the end. I don't know if there is any rush event for that mechanic here, but you have a lot of things. And remember about the dormitory in Legend of Mushroom, you can vassal other people here, and you can basically get more rewards if you have them as vassals, and you are basically helping other players if they're your lords. So this is basically how it works. You can visit them, and you can attack them if you want to make them your vassal. So this is how it works. One more time, a very, very interesting content here. You have the ranch. This is the equivalent of the farm we have in Legend of Mushroom, but here you have some cows. And don't ask me why, but if you are feeding them like that, they are just giving you some milk. And once it's done, they are dead. They are gone and you need to put some others. You have these tickets to put them inside. And you have the same rarities as for the farm you have in Legend of Mushroom. You can upgrade your different buildings here and you will have a better production. And you can steal the milk to other players. And with the milk, you go to the Force Nexus. You have different nodes and you activate Force like that. It's random. You have better rarities sometimes, different stats. A physical damage resistance, attack bonus, defense bonus. You can sell or you can replace if you want, or have some new ones and equip that. This is basically how it works. I haven't unlocked the other content here, so unfortunately I can't show them to you, but this is what we currently have at the moment in the game. So I think that I covered absolutely everything. Let me know what you think about that, but I'm definitely planning to make a lot of content on that game because, as I said, this is a better version of The Legend of Mushroom, and I love Legend of Mushroom, so I'm gonna cover a lot that game. Alright? Oh, something very important that I forgot to mention. If you click on your character here, you have the gear section. You can see different things here. If I remember, I need to go to cosmetic. You can change your appearance as in Legend of Mushroom. You have some relics, so I suppose that this is the equivalent of the artifacts you have in Legend of Mushroom. I don't know the price you need to spend in game to obtain some for now. Maybe it's gonna be cheaper, and I hope, finger crossed, that this is gonna be cheaper. This is written here that you can unlock some by completing some class change and stuff like that, so probably everything is not paid in this game in comparison with The Legend of Mushroom. You have the mounts, very good looking mounts. And your character is not standing on your mount, it is basically on your mount. If you play Legend of Mushroom, you know what I'm talking about. And you have some back accessories as well here, and probably you will unlock more things over time. You are guided here, it's not like in Legend of Mushroom, you just need to click here and you know exactly what is gonna unlock after a few days or after completing what in game. So, more guidance, and this is great. So guys, that time, it was all. Let me know what you think about that if you're planning to play the game. I am definitely planning to play the game, and for a long time, I guess. Have a nice day, guys. That was Aptoide. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.